Alright everyone, Cowboy Trades here, welcome back to the channel for a super quick update on Solana. Just want to get a brief update out discussing the confirmations we've seen since the last video. So as we were previously discussing, Solana was on this parabolic run to the upside and we have formed this upwards trending line of support, which we were obviously in the last video talking about how this is currently getting flipped as resistance. You can see that we have started to turn down. Since this video 5 days ago, we got that confirmation on the trend line just like we predicted, and we are now melting to the downside. Heiken Archies on the daily are melting down. Weekly time frame, we've just got a confirmation on a red-green-red formation, which is obviously a bearish pattern on the Heiken Archies indicative that we should be moving much lower in the immediate short term for Solana. Now, over on the daily time frame as well, you can see that we have, since we flipped bearish on the EMA ribbon since our last video, we broke down, back tested these, and we are now getting a massive parabolic run to the downside. If you're wondering why we're having such a brutal flash crash, then be sure to check out my most recent Bitcoin video where we talked about the Bitcoin flash crash and why the markets are currently nosediving. It's a very specific news article that is linked to this flash crash right now. If we do come over to the bull market support bands, you are also still trapped within these. So in the immediate short term, do expect a move down to about $18. And if we come over to our next chart, as we were discussing, the rising wedge has a price target down here at $17.50. This is also a bearish pennant. If we look at the price target of this bearish pennant, you can see us coming down to round about $12.70. So all in all, it's not looking too hot for Solana right now. If we do look at where we are in terms of the Fibonacci's, from our most recent swing high, if we draw this down to our swing low, you can see when we did break down, we bounced back up to this orange box. We retested the 618 Fibonacci beautifully before breaking back down to the downside, and we have lost this golden ratio as we are moving to the downside. So the only thing that we can do now is draw our Fibonacci from swing low up to the swing high and say, hey, you know, we've clearly from high to low been rejected from this 618. This is the next likely course of action, and that would be for us to move down to our next 618 Fibonacci, our next golden ratio rather, which is right down here. If I clear up some of these fibs just to make it a little bit simpler, this is where your 618 Fibonacci is. This is where the 786 is. So really, Solana coming down to about $15.25, all the way down to about $12, which we've also given you a price target. I believe this was the breakdown from the bearish pennant. Yeah, around about $12.60. So we're seeing a lot of confluence around about that $12 region. It's looking like, you know, Heiken Archies are starting to flip bearish, EMA ribbons are starting to flip bearish. We're getting these confirmation signs that we talked about in our most recent video 5 days ago, and these are all starting to play out. So like I said, for today, I just wanted to get a really quick update out for you. In the immediate short term, $17.48, and then start to expect moves down to around about $15, and then underneath there, 786 Fibonacci, $12. Price target of the bearish pennant down at $12.60. So lower time frames, that's all I've got. In the higher time frames, as we've been discussing, really nothing's changed. You know, the only thing that I can really update you on is, yes, we're getting these confirmations, but if you're thinking this 5% flash crash is done, if you're thinking now might be the perfect time to DCA, a lot of the oscillators, you know, your stochastic hasn't even gone beneath 80 yet. Your MFI is sitting at 74, and your squeeze momentum indicator is still in green, indicative that the squeeze momentum indicator hasn't even realized or isn't even calling for us to have a major breakdown yet. However, these oscillators like the money flow index, stochastic RSI, these are super overextended, and they have so much room to move down to the downside. Look at what happened the last time the stochastic crossed round about 80. You know, we were trading around about $46 and we didn't even push up to 100. This overextension that we just had for Solana was absolutely insane. And, you know, the last time we've been up at these levels, Solana was trading at like, you know, $215 or so. So, you know, according to the stochastic RSI, according to the money flow index, which as well you can see is trading round about the levels where Solana was, you know, around about $150 to $200. We are very overextended for the oscillators. Has anything changed in our higher time frame charts? No, we're just getting continuation. Sol BTC weekly time frame. Not even looking at the Heiken Archies. We are just continuously bleeding out with red candles. Solana is absolutely melting against Bitcoin. And as we discussed in the last video for Solana, the Solana BTC pair is likely going to be a leading indicator of what Solana USD does. this same parabolic bounce happened over on Solana USD as it happened over on Solana BTC. However, Solana BTC beautifully retested this double 786 Fibonacci. And as we talked about, in the last video, Solana USD, if we come over to this chart, this is the same thing that we're seeing over here. This is this massive parabolic run up for Solana USD, except we really haven't started to move down yet. Solana BTC has retraced most of the move. In fact, low to high, we're breaking beneath the 618 Fibonacci. So Solana USD needs to catch up. Obviously, a lot of altcoin pairs are getting decimated against Bitcoin, so maybe not catch up as fast as you may think. But coming down to the 618 Fib, $15 for Solana. It does seem like it's right around the corner. Has anything changed from our Elliott wave theory? No, you can still see that we're beautifully getting that drawdown, and we are still calling for this final ABC pattern to take us down to around about $5, where the major liquidity is in this market. If we do zoom out to our original chart, all of the volume in this chart is trading right around $4.50. $5 is also a psychological level, so could I start nibbling Solana at these levels? It's very likely. But for today, my friends, that's all I've got. My price targets in the immediate short term, really $15 to $12. That is where I want you to concentrate on for the next couple of weeks or so. But for today, like I said, it's all I've got. Just wanted to get a quick update out. If you do enjoy these videos, let me know down below by leaving a like and a comment. Share the videos with your friends. If you want to further support the channel, click the join button and become a member today. Be sure to follow me over on Twitter at 618_cowboy. But I will leave it here. It's been your boy Cowboy Trades. I'm out. Peace.